When we're graphing horizontal and vertical lines, it's a little bit different than when we're graphing other kinds of lines. In this problem, we're going to graph y equals 3 and x equals -2. First thing we need to do for each of these is to make a table. We're going to use a t-chart with the values x and y. This first problem, y equals 3. That means that all of our y values are always going to be 3. We can choose whatever x values we want, but I would like you to choose -1, 0, and 1. Notice we didn't have to calculate anything to come up with those values. We just filled them in. In a minute, we're going to graph this, remembering that these are our ordered pairs, -1, 3, 0, 3, and 1, 3. Before we graph that one, let's solve x equals -2. What that means is the x value is always going to be -2. You can choose any values you want for y. I would like you to choose -1, 0, and 1. And again, notice we didn't have to calculate anything, we just filled in our table. Here are our ordered pairs, -2, -1, -2, 0, and -2, 1. When we graph these, I'm going to start with y equals 3. The first point I had was -1, 3, 0, 3, and 1, 3. You can see that when I graph that one, we get a horizontal line. This was y equals 3. When I graph the other one, -2, -1, -2, 0, and -2, 1, this time I get a vertical line. This was the graph of x equals -2. The only one of these that is not a function would be this vertical line, because it does not pass the vertical line test, where each vertical line can only pass through one point on our line. So x equals 2 would not be a function. Y equals 3 would be a function, because on the horizontal line here, there is no vertical line that passes through more than one point.